asking me the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and saying, oh wow, I don't know. You know what I mean?
If you feel it isn't real, strip the paint back and peel the pretty little portrait, the emotions they conceal. Hide behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. If you feel it isn't real, strip the paint back and peel the pretty little portrait, the emotions they conceal. Hide behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. Isn't real, should the paint back and peel the pretty little portrait, the emotions they conceal. Hide behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. If you feel it isn't real, should the paint back and peel the pretty little portrait, the emotions they conceal. Hide behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. It is infinitely different, no empathetic privilege. Emphasis of benefit, direct my own appendages. The sensor is indefinite, blank pages better yet. Filled and predicated with a hard truth evidence. My senses show no censorship, I lost my tack and sensitive. Semblance, isn't it? Imminent challenges, the silence is imperative. Powerful paralysis, I'm proud of this empowerment. Will settle for your cowardice, I shower this disembowelment. The supple wishes doubt, never figured out how I let myself melt down to the round of sound's mouth. To the reflected ballads, the ballad, the proudest of my cutlass tongue. Involvement of involvement, broad and gnawed at the caustic falseness. From fraud to the doctor's office, often cautious. Want to spill soft and hip revolt, cause I told you I wanted to fucking choke. Against the ropes, Dr. No pills down my throat. Never know what is real, lost hope. All alone, all of no one stole. And his brain is molded in the mold. Golden years unfolded, die to desk rolled. Sold instead of hold, in the way to hone the whole. But Professor chose this closest way to break the progress. Protest the bogus prone, this a showman. Shift by you giving into the sins I did, man. Shit, sort of sniffing it just to get back to business. What is it's hard to make decisions, it's vicious symptom from prescription. The sickness isn't pitching the perfect light, and in it so I can reap the benefit of my own pestilence. Others roll venison, menacing. Got no better things to crush my venison. The medicine is anything but a zeitgeist jettison. Lie, that's my only advice. darkness isn't falling. Feel like this often, exhausting, this coughing got my mind cautious of falseness. All of this made me act caustic. Check diagnostics, hard agnostic, diabolic process. My death will be symbolic around this metabolic melancholics in my mind vitriolic. No other way to call it. I brought it, the darkness from the womb jaundiced. The darkness isn't falling. Feel like this often, exhausting, this coughing got my mind cautious of falseness. All of this made me act caustic. Check diagnostic, hard agnostic, diabolic process. My death will be symbolic around this metabolic melancholics in my mind vitriolic. No other way to call it. I brought it, the darkness from the womb jaundiced. You feel it isn't real, should the pain back and feel the pretty little portrait, emotions they conceal. How behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. If you feel it isn't real, should the pain back and feel the pretty little portrait, emotions they conceal. How behind the truth, feelings started to congeal. What happened to mankind? Need to reinvent the wheel. I'm exhausted, all alone and lost it. Thoughts tangle off and twist into a Martian alien apart, and no hoping for a part, and just bleeding for a partial day. The plague stays at bay, never felt safe or fade in and out of harm's way. All say it's all okay, but what a thought, you know, anyway, it's all in vain. Cars, cave, house, full, no takeaway. Saying sandy brain waves, convolute which way I take. Hard thinking broadly, I guess that is a human trait. Articulate my pain in the padded room, matriculate. Situation is sin, seven veins I'm giving, and you never fucking listen. How am I supposed to feel with it? How am I supposed to deal with it? When the world breathes in silence, decided I'm not hiding. The way you feel is trying to dissipate the violent thought. I can find it, remove myself from sirens, liberate like Cyrus. Generations of suicidal thoughts, numbers on the daily, got me feeling lost, got me feeling caustic, a cause of a cause, kick to the wind is my caution, into the coffin. If I were to fall, I'd be honoring the call. If it were up to me tonight, I'd be ending it all. All in all, just keep singing this song, and as I hum along, I feel it dragging me. Gone, I was a copycat, tried it, 9 lies I find that my mind thrives from fantasies that I never arrived at. The rhymes at the digest, the finest forms of pride, yes, rather than mindless, I wanted to die spineless. Divinity is an intervened, seasons past, but not these feelings got me reeling, got me seizing with the world to stop feeding into the bullshit. The wolves pulled it out of the wool. How do we fool ourselves with the tools used to nurture wounds to consume this doom? I prove it to the darkness, looms and moods and mood into this new crew to you, a decadent darkness. How can I not lose myself a nail by myself, a soul around my inner hell reflection to sell my soul. I did sell, I prove it to the darkness, looms and mood into this new crew to you, a decadent darkness. How can I not lose myself a nail by myself, a soul around my inner hell reflection to sell my soul. I did sell. What's the difference between me and you? I feel the world in every move. Never knew these blank twos hidden deep inside you. No excuse to reuse yourself from all this doubt. Hear me now, I nearly drowned and nobody was there to pull me out. I guess it's how figured out these Martians surfing the globe often. Lost in mental space, let me translate with caution. Soften the charges, D. Use the lost and E. Practice decency, act like a human being. Yeah, fuck these fake feeding grounds. I am leaving, I am needed, I am needing. The truth that speaks is seed in a movement I can seek. You know, a life is breathing in and out of seed with a systematic breeze that breathe that and reject the weakness that is me. You know, disrupt the grievance, feel that greed, that reason read that the world can never know peace when self-love defeat. It's time to sort the pieces. tried to tell myself that this was all the way to get lost, but then in the end it was imminent. I lose my shit, no medicine, no predicate. I synthesis, the percolator, innocence mixed with the feeling. So devil leg, devil against, change the face, struck my name. It was all the same, tired brain, aching for acres of refrain. Anger made me able to anticipate the angles. The angels were a sanctum, slippery, stable. The faded fable, the fainted in the fatal. Fickle state of danger, stained the blank angels. Others might not able to pick up the stables that could make me stable. Had room myself in the cradle. The faded fable, the fainted in the fatal. Fickle state of danger, stained the blank angels. Others might not able to pick up the stables that could make me stable. Had room myself in the cradle. I managed the thoughts and actions that held me down in practice. Attic of madness, with the root from the lattice. Static status, sadness used to ever vanish. I've had it with the thoughts and feeling so tragic. I smashed it, crashed to the flow to never look back again. In the end, it seemed to be equally a destiny. I could have been released if you never stood next to me. Took these hands, so wash, rinse, and peace. You on the street to eat, feet, flee from the tea. Even he weak from a steep sleep. Knees need peace from a seas, please keep dreams to cheat. Tease that I believe to be a cycle and repeat easily. Sweet belief, I see my own destiny. Blessed to be free for cowardice and to see me. The new me, it feeds the world is at my feet. I set my own course, set around the 7 seas. Thought I'd take a step back, reflect, but I'm past that. Pass or grab, past the test of my own jazz. Cut fast at the mask with my inner intent. Instead, the steps I counted breath and lost last. Now I guess next best was excusing all the rest. Sex transgress, yeah, through feeding free. Breast broke bread and bled. Never listened to my head, but the dead was what I said. Now I'll never lay again. Changed the way I see myself. Started singing all the well. Held regained, and I became the best image of myself. Put that fear back on the shelf. Stop living the life of stealth. Opened up my heart and started giving back some help. And in case I make a way to take away fate, they claim through this life. No shame or refrain. Even space with these thoughts. The world is no place to feel left out. We're all made of the same clay. sit back and laugh at the world of magic. All in all, just clay burned to ashes. Sadness happens, got to get past it. Had to last still longer than I thought practice. Tactic, had to get back to brass taxes. Task with a napkin, wipe away the ashes of my soul tragic. This whole blast of the passion with no help from the masses. I sit back and laugh at the world of magic. All in all, just clay burned to ashes. Sadness happens, got to get past it. Had to last still longer than I thought practice. Tactic, had to get back to brass taxes. Task with a napkin, wipe away the ashes of my soul tragic. This whole blast of the passion with no help from the masses.
We have the same play. We have the same play.
Now the hedges all tall and the roads all long. Wanna never fall, never go too long. Without an end inside, I might contemplate this life. All the strife is not right. How do I find peace at night? Fighting demons that believe in taking my energy, turn it into doubt. Now there's no way out. Like a shrouded in the clouds, was eternal about thinking out of gout. Crippled feet, I need a shout, but I find a way to break away from this maze, from the pain, from the stains that I saw in my name. Get back up on my feet, no room for shame. Time to change the way I perceive this maze. In my mind, all a lie, my inside's tied. Denied for pride, of a nine sat tied. 9 out of 9, I find that I find if I look inside. My mind thirsts